Briscoe representing Open Carry, Texas. We are appearing in support of the bill. It's a very straightforward but important bill. It extends the very same protections that CHL holders have to bring whatever firearm they may have in their vehicle onto a college campus. The difference being, however, that under the Motorist Protection Act, as the chairman correctly pointed out, it remains in the vehicle. This applies not only to students, but parents who might travel to a college campus to visit their student, visitors who might come to use the library resources for research and travel a great distance to do so and have no ability to find a place to leave their firearm that they legally carry for self-defense. Or, as was pointed out by several of these fine young people who participate in shooting sports. And there is absolutely no evidence to support a conclusion that this would cause a problem. The 44 states that were mentioned actually are not the states that Texas has reciprocal privileges with. There are presently 35 because Ohio signed on last month. But there are 44 states that practice open carry, a number of them unlicensed open carry, but that's a subject of another bill. We would simply point out that this is a logical extension of the right of the citizens under the Motorist Protection Act to carry their arms in their vehicle wherever they may go. There has been no evidence shown that this has been a problem outside of a college campus, and we therefore suggest that crossing an artificial barrier would not increase the risk in any manner at all. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and we would be pleased to answer any questions. Thank you. I'm Rick Briscoe, representing Open Carry, Texas. We appear in opposition to the bill. With the greatest respect to Representative Navarez, it appears to us to be a solution in search of a problem. For 18 years, we've had a well-established procedure which, if a business bothered to inquire, they would have discovered the specified statutory language. I have seen any number of commercially prepared signs that are so uniform they must be a standard stock item, though I cannot say I actually inquired to see if it was a standard SKU that the printer had. They appear to be that. I would also invite the committee's attention to a letter reported to have been sent to the committee by the Texas Association of Business as reported in the Texas Tribune, which quoted that letter as indicating that while the Texas Association of Business supports private property rights, they do not support this bill changing the matter. And long and short of it is that in practice, a maximum size 8.5 by 11 sign could be easily obscured. I can state from my own personal experience that even with the present signage that people have described as being large, there are many situations where you'll get to see a corner of it because of opening glass doors and various and sundry stands with promotional items and so on, and even the present one can easily be missed. 8.5 by 11 as a maximum size would only increase the risk of an honest mistake in missing it. Most people, when they see a business which has even what's commonly referred to as gunbuster style signage, will take out a card which basically, and may I give that to you, sir? Basically informs the business after you've left your CHL weapon in the automobile that my money's not welcome in your place, and ask them to invite the attention of senior management to the matter. I can't say that there aren't people who see a technically invalid sign who walk past it. There probably are. Representative Navarro's friend apparently does so, and I take you at your word, sir. Strangely enough, we have chosen to criminalize going past a sign, and I don't think at this stage it's a practical solution to make the signage less visible. If the committee should decide on a non-criminal sign, well, that might be a different matter, but it is a very serious matter when one is faced with a Class A misdemeanor. And additionally, I've spoken with some businesses who had a so-called gunbuster sign up, and they said, yeah, the out-of-state owners wanted us to put something up. They shipped us this thing, said stick it up. We really don't care. People don't give us trouble. So there are two sides of the story. I was informed by staff just this year in the Capitol that the previous statutory provisions where an amusement park of 75 acres or larger is included in the statutory prohibition of areas to carry was included after heavy lobbying by Six Flags, SeaWorld, and so on, because they didn't want to have to tell a customer we chose to put up a 30-06 sign. We were required to, because people might give them a little card like that and not patronize their business. That would be their choice, as would it be a customer's choice as to what business to patronize. And for these reasons, we would urge the committee to vote to oppose this bill. Thank you,
I've got
sir.
a question.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Briscoe, you made a comment. What did you say about the Tribune and the Texas
There's an
Association of
online
Business?
article in the Texas Tribune, texastribune.org.
Who are you quoting in there that says they're opposed to my bill?
The article quotes it. I have no personal knowledge of the contents of the letter. The article quotes references a letter supposedly
Letter from who?
from the Texas Association of Business,
All
the
right,
TAB.
I'm going to read you a quote from the Texas Association of Business. Businesses want to comply with Texas law to make their firearm policy clear. We support efforts to streamline and simplify the process. A uniform sign that is easily accessible and downloadable from the Texas Department of Public Safety would go a long way to doing just this. We fully support legislation by Rep. Poncho Nevares that would ensure compliance for Texas businesses. Texas Association of Businesses.
I will certainly take your word for it,
Please.
sir.
Well, don't take mine. Take Kathy DeWitt's word for it.
I stated that I did not have access to the original letter.
Okay, well, I just
and
didn't want
I was quoting the article, and I guess this demonstrates why one should not always believe what's in the press.
Well, I didn't want you to leave here thinking that I was trying to pull one over on you, Mr.
Well,
Briscoe.
I thank you for that clarification,
You're
sir.
a nice man, and I don't want you to think that.
As are you, sir. Is that all, sir?
Yes. Thank you.